The world of pro laptops is about to change, and we have the scoop. Welcome back to Tech Vibe, where we break down the most essential hardware coming to your desk. Have you been holding off on upgrading your MacBook Pro, waiting for the real next-generation leap? You're not alone. For months, the rumors have been swirling, but now, the dust has settled on the highly anticipated M5 MacBook Pro, and we have the authentic details on what to expect when you can get your hands on it, and why this might be the most significant shift since the M1. Hold on to your wallets, because this is the information you need before making your next big tech investment. Let's get straight to the biggest question on everyone's mind, the release date. The new 14-inch MacBook Pro powered by the base M5 chip is already here, having been officially announced and available for pre-order and shipping as of late October 2025. Apple surprised many by rolling out the base model first, much like a sneak peek. However, the true beasts of the lineup, the 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pros featuring the M5 Pro and M5 Max chips, are expected to arrive in the first quarter of 2026. This staggered release means power users who rely on the Pro and Max variants for their intensive workflows will need to wait until early next year, likely around a March timeframe, mirroring some of Apple's previous Pro laptop debuts. Now, let's talk about the upgrades, and trust us, they are significant, though perhaps not in the way you might expect. The M5 MacBook Pro is not defined by a huge external redesign. In fact, externally, the M5 series remains largely consistent with the familiar, beloved design introduced back in 2021, the one that brought back the essential ports and the Liquid Retina XDR display. If you were hoping for a thinner chassis right now, you'll have to wait a little longer. But don't let the familiar exterior fool you, because the internal upgrades represent a seismic shift, particularly in a key area: artificial intelligence. The M5 chip itself is the star of the show. Built on a refined version of TSMC's 3-nanometer process, the new silicon delivers substantial performance gains across the board. Early benchmarks for the base M5 chip show a jump of around 15% faster multi-threaded CPU performance compared to the M4. This is a solid, expected generational leap in raw computing power. The M5 also features an enhanced 10-core GPU architecture that promises up to 1.6 times faster graphics performance than the M4, thanks to boosts in the shader cores and a third-generation ray tracing engine. This means faster rendering, smoother gameplay, and accelerated creative application performance. But the real game changer is the neural engine. Wait, are you thinking about skipping this one because it looks the same? You might be missing the single biggest upgrade Apple has ever made to its Mac processors. Apple is positioning the M5 as the next big leap in AI for the Mac. The M5 chip is touted as delivering an incredible jump in AI performance, up to 3.5 times faster than the previous M4 generation. How did they achieve this? By integrating a dedicated neural accelerator directly inside every single GPU core. This innovative architecture distributes AI inference tasks across the entire chip, rather than relying solely on a single dedicated neural engine, resulting in a staggering 12x leap in total neural throughput compared to the older M1 chips. This is not just a spec bump. It is an architectural commitment to the new era of on-device AI. What does that mean for you? It means Apple Intelligence features like local large language models for smarter writing, advanced on-device image generation, and complex AI-powered photo and video editing tools will run with unprecedented speed and low latency, all while maintaining the privacy of your data on the local machine. This is the future of computing, and the M5 is built specifically for it. Beyond the silicon, we are seeing some crucial component upgrades as well. The M5 MacBook Pro features faster SSD performance, up to twice the speed of the previous generation. For professionals dealing with massive files, like 8K video editors or game developers, this translates directly into shorter load times and quicker file transfers, dramatically improving workflow efficiency. On the connectivity front, the rumors suggest Thunderbolt ports remain at 40 gigabits per second, which might disappoint those hoping for an immediate jump to Thunderbolt 5. However, the display support is robust, allowing the M5-powered 14-inch Pro to drive up to two 6K external displays simultaneously. Let's address the elephant in the room, the major redesign. Authentic reports from reliable sources like Mark Gurman and Ming-Chi Kuei indicate that the major overhaul is coming, but not with the M5 Pro and M5 Max. The truly radical, next-generation MacBook Pro is now being slated for a late 2026 or early 2027 release, powered by the M6 chip. That machine is rumored to finally introduce an OLED display, a thinner and lighter chassis, and, most surprisingly, a touchscreen. This is a dramatic reversal of Apple's long-standing philosophy and would be a game-changer, potentially blending the best of the iPad and Mac experiences. The M5 Pro and M5 Max MacBook Pros arriving in early 2026 are expected to be the final models of the current, successful 2021-era design, bridging the gap to the M6's massive physical and functional overhaul. So, where does that leave you? If you are coming from an M1 or older Intel Mac, the M5 is an enormous, transformative upgrade, especially if your work involves any kind of AI, machine learning, or demanding creative workloads. The combination of the refined CPU/GPU performance and the architectural AI leap makes it a compelling purchase right now, offering huge battery life improvements, up to 24 hours in some configurations, over the older systems. If you're on an M3 or M4, the upgrade is less essential unless you are directly invested in those cutting-edge AI features. The M5 Pro and M5 Max, arriving early next year, will simply take all these base M5 improvements and scale them up dramatically with more cores and unified memory, cementing the MacBook Pro's place as the best professional laptop on the market. Are you ready to see your creative workflow go from fast to nearly instant? The M5 Pro and M5 Max are about to deliver a new level of power. The M5 MacBook Pro is not just another speed bump, it's an AI powerhouse in a familiar, proven shell, and for many users, that combination of stability and blazing fast, new generation silicon is exactly what they need. It sets the stage for the computing revolution that is already underway. And that's the M5 MacBook Pro. Let us know in the comments if you're upgrading now, or waiting for the M5 Pro. For all the authentic news on the next wave of tech, you're already in the right place.